revenge. How are you feeling? I'm over the moon. Listen, it's over. It's put to bed. Okay, listen, we've said a lot of things. And I don't like them now. But you know what? It's been settled tonight. It's done. It's over. I've outworked the great athlete. It's done with. I won't go back on my word, and there's not going to be a big embrace and a hug, but let's just say there's respect there, and it's over. It's done with. Great fight again, Ed. Well, you know, I said it would be a replica version of the first fight, but more explosive. It was similar to the first fight, and a majority decision, one apiece. But I just think it showed my character. What happened? I've come up from welterweight, and his strength showed in the second half of the fight. The first half was quite comfortable on the jab. The second half I started to slow down. He was using his natural strength, pushing me back the last 6 rounds. He made it pay. Another close fight, one apiece. Maybe we'll have a final, third fight. Listen, I think it's over. I'm happy about that. But listen, if this can fill the Millennium Stadium, I'll go there. If this can fill the Millennium, you'll have my word, I'll go there. That's down to you. You're the money man, you're the promoter. Listen, I'll fight anywhere. I go everywhere, but like I've just said to him at the end then, I know you're not a cruiserweight. I know that. And he knows that if we had a catchweight fight, I think we could see knockdowns because I'd be that little bit more quick. To be honest, I'll be honest, I felt slowly. It's been a long camp, 12 weeks, and I'll be honest, to outwork such a great athlete, it was hard. Jesus Christ, it was hard, but I put my foot on the gas in the second. I knew he was pacing himself, and I knew he didn't anticipate my work rate. It's the one thing, they look at the belly, and they always think, he's not going to come strong, but I am. I'm a true cruiserweight. He's a good, I want to say, he's got a fantastic chin. I didn't come with the big shots, but I hit it with enough top of the head, back of the head. Same for his colleague, he's got a fantastic chin, he really has. My left hand has got 2 heartbeats in it, it really has, so. Just want to say, Ted, thanks for the well support tonight. I just want to say, this is the second time I've come to Liverpool. I'm so great, I've come to Liverpool twice. Maybe Eddie, can we get a return? Maybe in Wales Millennium Stadium, it's only fair. I've come here twice. Let's have a third fight, a final decider. It's one apiece. Let's have a final decider. I'll do it, but you know what? Listen to me, Liverpool. Liverpool!
Alright, he gave Liverpool a shout out. Round 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nathan Cleverly was beaten and battered. In the ring, let's listen to Eddie Hearn for a little bit.
You know, fair play to Tony. I felt he won the fight. And fair play to Nathan. You know, Nathan came here for a second time. You know, he came into the Lions Den, and listen, Tony deserved the victory tonight. If there's demand for the third, then why not? But, you know, 2 great performances, and you know, Tony deserves respect, and Nathan deserves respect for coming to Liverpool a second time. I think they both burned a lot of nervous energy in the build-up to this fight. But, you know, I'm glad Tony got the win, but all respect to Nathan.
He was also eliminated for the WBO title, which Marco Huck possesses. Is that another avenue?
Absolutely, Marco Huck's already been on. You know, they want to fight Tony Bellew for the Cruiserweight WBO title. So do a lot of other champions as well. So tonight was all about ending that chapter. And we'll sit down and talk to Nathan, and I feel both of them had a big future after that fight. So, but for now, Tony's got to win.
Thank you, Eddie.
Nathan Cleverly is not a cruiserweight. In my predictions, I picked Tony Bellew to win, but we're going to leave that aside. Well, we're going to put that aside and say Nathan Cleverly is not a natural cruiserweight. His power didn't carry up. Now, when you look at a guy like Tony Bellew, who was considered a fat, struggling 175-pound fighter, fighting in his natural element, his natural weight, and you got a guy like Nathan Cleverly, who's got to put on that muscle and probably doesn't even walk around every day at 200 pounds or 199 pounds. You know, you have to start putting things into perspective. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live. So, Tony Bellew just defeated Nathan Cleverly in a split decision of all things. Now, listen. It is clear that rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, Tony Bellew clearly won. Now, I gave Tony Bellew the first 2 rounds, but the first 8 rounds were toss-up rounds because you got Tony Bellew, who threw something, if I'm correct, 756. He threw 756 punches. You got Nathan Cleverly, who threw something like 605 punches. I think those two numbers are accurate if I'm correct. But you got Bellew landed at 15%, which is extremely low. And then you got Cleverly landing at about, I think like 13%. You have to go with the activity. Now, when it comes to the clear cut, clean, like who landed the cleaner, more significant punches? By far, Tony Bellew. So, in my opinion, I don't see how anyone can argue this fight in any way, shape, or form. Now, does there need to be a third fight? Nathan Cleverly has got a lot of work to do. Where does Tony Bellew go? Well, from my understanding, Marco Huck is thinking about, he's the current WBO Cruiserweight champion. He's thinking about moving up to 200 plus pounds at heavyweight. He already been up to heavyweight to fight Alexander Povetkin, but now I'm thinking, well, what I'm hearing is that he's planning on moving up there full time. So when you look at Tony Bellew being the #1 contender and you start matching him up with the other cruiserweights, I would love to see him against Dennis Lieberdelf. You know, so how can I put it? Even though Bellew is the best domestic UK cruiserweight after defeating Cleverly, he is. I don't know how I match him up on the international scale just yet. Now, he has the skills, you know, and right now, I don't know about the power just yet, but he has the skills to be a world champion or, you know, be the #1 guy in the cruiserweight division. But then when I match him up against Juan Pablo Hernandez, you know, and Marco Huck, if he still sticks around, I don't know. So as far as the global scale, he's still got a lot to prove to me. But I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm struggling. I might actually go take a nap, get ready for Pacquiao versus Algieri. Real Combat Media is the website I'm with right down below. Like I said, I cover every single Tony Bellew fight, every single Nathan Cleverly fight. Scott Quick now has been added to the rotation. George Groves, Anthony Joshua, James DeGale, Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas, Vasil Lomachenko, Zhao Chiming. T-Street Controversy, T-Street Controversy Live.